it?
Our getaway driver just bailed on us. So,
Is it, what is it? What's this?
oh, we're going to like a costume party.
Okay, can I just take this away? Just get out of my car, please.
Actually,
Yeah, wait.
no, we're gonna get caught.
Okay.
No, we can't do.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face in your sleep. From being offenders of minors to conducting a fake heist and committing homicide, these YouTubers are familiar with it all, and you might not know that you're subscribed to one. So we compiled the top 8 YouTubers who are criminals. Best to keep an eye out. Welcome back to Trending 10, and if you want to see more trending videos just like this, you'll enjoy this channel. Onision. In recent months, his story has gone viral on the internet. After screenshots revealed that he was grooming young girls, he went from being a YouTuber to a criminal. In the pictures, he discusses ways to punish her, including locking her up in a basement, forcing her to get a tattoo, and prohibiting her from speaking to her family. Despite the evidence, he continued to deny all the charges and refused to grant an interview about them. He stated that an interview with him would cost $10,000. Chris Hansen, the famous Dateline NBC investigator, turned up at his residence for a surprise interview, but he called the cops. He then demanded $350,000 if Chris agreed to conduct an interview with him. We'll see if he has to do an interview when he comes in front of a court, since an official FBI inquiry has begun. Here's a clip of Chris Hansen talking about his crimes.
Mike, anything, surprise you about all this today?
I'm new to this whole thing,
Right.
and you pretty much called it. I mean, you were right about the hotel. The intel was right. He was at the hotel. He was posting yesterday from the hotel, making it look like it was from the hotel. I think he was home. He got here, I think, days ago because nobody in the hotel saw him.
Troll Station. Troll Station is a prank channel that went overboard for a few years. Troll Station members staged a theft at our National Portrait Gallery and the Tate Gallery in London in July of 2015. The stage robbery undoubtedly caused a great deal of panic among gallery visitors, resulting in a stampede and a great deal of excessive tension and anxiety for everyone involved. They were eventually seized and charged in May of 2016 and were sentenced to prison terms ranging from 12 to 20 weeks, depending on their circumstances. They are all clearly out of jail now, and they are continuing to submit videos to YouTube. Nevertheless, their stunt was memorable.
Hey, you man, get the pants! Hey, you guys, get the pants! Get the pants! Get the pants! Have you got the pants? Have you got? Hey, come, let's go! Get the pants!
Nasim Agdam. Nasim Agdam, 39 years old, promoted veganism and a healthy lifestyle on YouTube. Though much of her stuff was already out there, she had around 3,000 followers and things were going well until YouTube demonetized her first and second channels. She was enraged because they were stealing her livelihood and only making 10 cents from 300,000 views. Getting paid 10 cents for every 300,000 views isn't exactly right, but I'm sure YouTube has a reason. Anyway, this woman from San Diego drove hundreds of miles to the YouTube headquarters in San Bruno, California, intending to murder. Her family had reported her missing and authorities located her the morning of the incident. They had no idea she targeted YouTube's headquarters. Later that day, Nazim entered the building's patio and shot 3 individuals before shooting herself. Luckily, all 3 have recovered. I've never seen someone so enraged over being demonetized that they shot up a business. Her father didn't even cry when she died or try to take people with her. According to an interview the next day, he just apologizes and passes out pre-written letters. God, that was one of a weird bunch and probably the worst, but there's more coming up.
Her father confirmed to NBC News that recent changes in YouTube's policy stopped everything, and now she has no income.
My WordCap video gets age restricted.
Steven Fernandez, one of the most popular YouTube stars of his generation, was involved in a severe legal dispute in 2016. The 15-year-old was charged with 2 counts of inducing a child under 14 to engage in a lewd act. Not long after he was charged, additional allegations were made against him, and he was accused of sexually abusing 3 young girls in separate incidents. He was a kid at the time of the incident, according to Los Angeles police detectives, and his identity would typically not have been linked to it because of that. But they decided to reveal it out of concern that there were other victims. It was only because they did that the other 3 girls came forward after his initial charges.
A young YouTube celebrity has been arrested along with his manager and another person he works with because of the fact that they've been accused of sexually exploiting a 12-year-old. Now, the guy in question is Steven Fernandez. He refers to himself as baby scumbag on YouTube. Interesting.
Might be a clue.
And he's known for his skateboarding videos and also his videos where he approaches women and touches them without them even knowing who he is and without even getting a permission from them.
The Stoke Twins. Alan Stokes and Alex Stokes are the owners of the YouTube channel The Stoke Twins, which has 8.7 million subscribers. In 2017, they started uploading videos, and their content consisted of skits, Q&A sessions, and showing off their bodies. Yes, that's right. Anyway, in 2019, they went through a prank phase, and now in 2021, it appears that they are making Mr. Beast-style challenge videos, which, I'm not going to lie, receive an incredible amount of views. But let's go back to their pranking days, specifically October of 2019. One of those pranks was dubbed the quote-unquote bank robbery gone wrong prank, which was a play on words. The twins prepared to rob a bank and flee with bundles of money and ski masks in the scene from the video. You can see them ordering an Uber at one point in the video, and how do you think the Uber driver will respond? Let's have a look.
What is it?
Our getaway driver just bailed on us. So,
Is it, what is it? What is this? What place?
oh, we're going to like a costume party.
Okay, can I just take this way? Just get out of my compass.
Actually,
Yes.
no, we're gonna get caught. No, we can't do.
The poor driver ended up in a mess after the police drew guns at him because they thought that he was their getaway driver. What a lame prank. Anyway, just this year, the twins pleaded guilty of their crimes and could have been sentenced to 5 years in jail, but they only got community service and a year's probation.
But then, like, I guess the ski mask is kind of like
Dude, think about what's going on nowadays. Think about it, man. You've got to be smarter than that, man. You're lucky you didn't get any guns drawn at you. You're absolutely lucky you didn't get any guns drawn at you.
Omi and a Hellcat. As per his older videos, he was already wealthy. Judging by his fat chain and flashy cars, this was in 2019, he's still doing it in 2021. After some research, I discovered that this guy owned multiple estates, including a mansion and 2 nightclubs, but he makes most of his money illegally through piracy. So how did he and 2 other associates make $35 million in 1 year? They built an app to illegally stream TV. These men subscribed to video services such as Verizon, FiOS, DirecTV, and many more. Then they used the device to rip the MP4 files and simply put it on their own app, Gears TV. They have no shame in robbing and taking from others. In any case, they charged $19 per month for clients to pay on their Android devices, which included jailbroken Amazon Fire Sticks. They all bought expensive houses, cars, and chains. Until recently, when the FBI contacted Omi, he eventually posted a video titled "The FBI is Back." The way he was defending himself was so ridiculous, but Omi will face 514 years in jail after his crimes.
This was a matter for any copyright holders to come to me and say, hey, stop using it.
Not So Fantastic Devin. Yes, the Colorado shooter that the girls on TikTok were simping for, the fact that this kid had a YouTube channel before he committed those things was something I didn't realize at the time, and he went by the name of Not So Fantastic Devin, who was a little less than fantastic. However, I will mention that his YouTube account, which has approximately 200 subscribers, rather than the shooting itself, he only has 3 videos online, and they're all simply dull feeds of the internet. There's nothing unique about it. Not only did this dude have poor morals, but he also had a poor PC. However, this particular comment caught my attention. It's kind of crazy to think about the fact that the people playing with him had no idea that they were playing with a future school shooter. And I completely agree, that must be a trip. This is where we'll end the video. Did you enjoy watching, or did we miss anything? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos just like this. Share this to your family and friends. Have a good one.